Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with a quick lesson. I'll just title this one, The Counsel of the Lord. The Counsel of the Lord. Call Halal, Yahawah BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And what you see is a bottle of avocado oil, and this is just symbolic, man, to basically, you're gonna have to have the oil in this time, and it's just symbolic to oil is a luxury to have, man. Oil, vinegar, wine, these are luxuries, to have, because you have to have oil to cook with, but ultimately it represents, it's symbolic to, the Lord's word, man. You got to have this word, in this time of tribulation and danger, because this is what's on the way. This thing is going to happen at any given time. Breaking news is coming at any day going forward. You're gonna have to have the oil, the tawa, the mark, the knowledge and wisdom, because the Lord told you knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. Let me get a quick scripture real quick. Let me go to Psalm. This is Psalm 23 and 4. Psalm 23 and 4, and it reads, it says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death." And this place, America, is this valley of the shadow of death, man. This American lifestyle will put you, it will get you killed, man. It will put you to death trying to live this American dream, this American lifestyle. America is the valley of the shadow of death. You can be put to death. You can go into a library at this time. You could be just going to use the bathroom or going to get a book at the library and be put to death. You see, this is how serious this is. It says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." 5, it says, "Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies." And who is the Lord's enemies? If you go, Salakia, if you go to Psalm 83, it'll tell you who the Lord's enemies are and who the enemies are of the nation of Israel. It says, "Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over." See? And this, it just, like I said, it's symbolic, man, to you having the knowledge and the wisdom of the Lord. This oil, man, this mark, this tawa, this counsel of the Lord. Your cup runneth over, man. I know my cup runneth over right now, because I can't sleep at night. This is this word, the Lord's word is just burning inside me. I'm waking up at 2, 3 in the morning, listening to lessons, listening to the apostles, listening to the elders, listening to the prophets, of the Lord, and ultimately at Great Millstone, constantly listening and just watching. Because there's so much going on. My cup overrunneth. My cup runneth over. The oil is just oozing out of me, man. It can't go away. And this is how it is, man. It's just symbolic, man. It just filled with the Lord's counsel. But this is what you're gonna need in this time. Let me go to Isaiah. I got a couple more and I'll close out. I don't want to make this too long. This is just a quick hit, something that was on my spirit. Let me go to Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And you're gonna, in this time of danger, we are approaching danger, man. You're gonna have to have the knowledge and the wisdom, the counsel of the Lord to get you through and to ultimately be delivered. And you're gonna have, in this time of Jacob's trouble, you're gonna have 2/3 of Israel and a lot of people. They're gonna go in they're gonna go in their own vain opinion. They're gonna go in their own ways and think that they're gonna be able to figure this thing out. They think that they're gonna be able to figure this thing out. All the money and jewelry and your cars and lifestyle, none of that shit's gonna mean nothing in this time of danger, man. And you're going to have some hard-headed Israelites that think, they've prospered, they've lived good, and they think they got it all figured out and know what to do. And matter of fact, and they think that they gonna get it done in this time of terror and tribulation. Matter of fact, let me go here. I'll close out with this. You're gonna have a lot of Israelite men and women. They think they gonna be able to stand up and figure it out, and and be able to get through this without the Lord. But this is what the Lord said. The Lord said, Proverbs 28 and 26. I'll close out with this. Proverbs 28 and 26. And it says, he that trusteth in his own heart is a fool. You see? He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool. And you're going to have a lot of Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You're going to have a lot of Israelites, 2/3, a good majority of the Lord's people, in this time of tribulation, because they don't have the oil. They don't have the counsel. 2/3 of his people, a good majority of them, are going to try to take matters into their own hands, and they're gonna believe in their own counsel and try to figure this thing out on their own, and think that they're gonna beat the beast, and they're gonna lose, man. They're gonna fail miserably. The Lord said, he that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. And this is what this thing is about. You want to be delivered in this time, man, of terror and Jacob's trouble. You want to be delivered. You want to be saved. You want to be saved out of this chaotic terror that's coming on the earth, man. And ultimately this fire, because the Lord he's sending fervent heat. He's sending fire. He's about to burn the earth, man. Ultimately here in America, Babylon, he gonna set this whole place on fire. How? Through them ICBMs, them nuclear weapons, the missiles that are coming. See? And those that are left on this ground, when the missiles hit, because there's 200 million missiles that are gonna hit this place, America. And if you're left on this ground, you're gonna be burned to death. You're gonna be tormented. And the heat is so hot, it melts concrete, it melts metal. You know, your eyes consume away in your sockets, and your tongue consumes away in your mouth. That's how hot it is, man. And you don't want to be on the ground. So, you know, that's the ultimate judgment. But you also have Jacob's trouble, which is a famine and pestilence and, violence that's coming, civil war. You want to have this oil, man, this knowledge, the knowledge and wisdom, the counsel of the Lord, man. You got to have this to get through. Otherwise, you know, you're finished. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. The Lord said, he that trusteth in his own heart is a fool.